mean. The Walking Dead City of the Dead. The second season has ushered in the finale. Negan handheld Lucille online. Classic points will ease. But I haven't waited for him to report the scene online. The horse chicken, hiding in the dark, was stabbed. He was the once mighty Negan. In the end, it fell into the hands of the horse chicken. Immediately following the previous episode, Maggie wakes up from a coma. I found my hands and feet tied with ropes. After looking around calmly, Maggie found a set of keys on the locker. He kicked the cabinet with his foot and made the key loose and fall. But I just got the key in my hand. The aunt pushed the door and walked in. And here's where he tells us the truth. Turns out the charred body, it's his scapegoat. Maggie talking to her aunt while cutting the rope with the key. Although I have been very careful, but Andy is also careful. Soon he realized something was wrong. The cabinet not only moves, even the key is gone. Looking at each other's increasingly fierce face, Varki had no choice but to throw the key out. Watching the horse chicken obediently makes mistakes, Andy did what she did to Herschel, start brainwashing him. Said if Negan hadn't killed Glenn, so now the mother-child relationship, it won't be like this at all. And he was also hurt like this by Negan. Only killing Negan Herschel will forgive him. They won't do it for me. Do it for you. Do it for Herschel. Set yourselves free. Herschel also entered the house at this moment, in order to make his son accept himself again. Maggie's only way is to kill you. After reaching a unified opinion, Andy, let Marky go. Only by completing the task will I kill you and follow you. Andy will let Herschel go. Church on the other side. To celebrate the alliance between the two gangs. Blue lead. Attend the alliance celebration. All those entering must leave their weapons at the door. And to show attention, Muru also gave one as a gift. Exquisite wood carvings as gifts. He also thought Negan was interested in him and Sheen. The Alliance of Babylon knows nothing. Little did he know that Negan had already moved to kill. When you see the waiter serving a delicious barbecue, there was a glint of vigilance in Blue's eyes. Because of this kind of thing, isn't it good today when there is a shortage of materials? He motioned for Negan's men to eat first. It's like I expected the other party to do this. Negan also cut off a piece of roast meat and put it in his mouth. Then he sneered towards Blue. There is no same roar when seeing Negan eat. Blue waved his men to the table with confidence. Just then, the church doors suddenly closed. As the dining table overturns, a large number of zombies emerge from inside. Really? For Blue, the banquet waiting for someone has just begun. You eat the fruit calmly. Command the already prepared Spitfires to rush forward. Directly ignited the effect of net filling with gasoline. Raging fire. Directly blocking the retreat that is better than waiting for others. An apple in one hand. Leisurely watching the pain and struggling is better than waiting. Unarmed, they were quickly killed and wounded. A large number of little brothers have directly become the rations of zombies. Crisis. Dive. Pearly, who was on the side, directly knocked down the wood carvings. It turns out that Blue is in order to prevent emergencies. Hidden weapons in wood carvings. The men who obtained the weapons immediately reversed the situation. After all, humans? The reason why we are at the top of the food chain. It can use various weapons. Negan was no longer calm. He immediately called his men to participate in the battle. He also picked up Lucille and rushed towards Blue. Blue sneaks up on Negan's men and steals the flamethrower. Negan immediately turned and fled. Actually, Negan has a secret weapon. That's the Geowan zombie bomb invented by Krot. It was Benjamin who was responsible for waiting for the signal. Bored, he chatted with the female leader next to him. Mentioned himself in Manha. I rented a nice house. Speaking of renting, I want to rent a house after graduation. Recommended door and landlord. Directly rented. 58.com. No agency fee. But 10 female guards found. A few kayaks have quietly landed in Manhattan. The female guard was just about to announce the good news. The door to the rooftop was kicked open. A man shoots the guard away. It turns out that reinforcements from Babylon have quietly landed. Since Benjamin used to be from Babylon, the other party did not kill the other side. Blue and Pearly chased them all the way to the cell. Suddenly, a few burly men jumped out next to him. Only then did the two realize that they had fallen into the trap of the mudroot. Negan slowly appeared with Lucille in his hand. The powerful aura made Brew turn against the water on the spot. The charges were all captured by Pearly. His own men were captured by Babylon. He was also forced to do so. The reinforcements from Babylon have now landed. If the two sides join forces now to use methane energy to repel them. Maggie has quietly come here at this time. Hiding in the dark. Driver underneath. Nidin didn't listen to Blue's nonsense at all. Let the two kneel directly with a cold voice. Nidin, who is familiar with the brutality, is back. Here is the famous scene of the 6th season again. Meaning. Mighty. Mo. Catch the tiger. By his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Maybe. My me. Mo. Pearly became the one who was being called. Nagan was about to swing Lucille at Pilly. He suddenly changed his mind and wanted to deal with Baru first. Sure enough, the final interpretation, right, belongs to him. It's better to see. Death is coming. Beg Nagan for mercy. He said he was no longer involved in the methane issue. Hear methane again. Nagan is also very irritable. Since I don't like methane as much as you do, then I'll give you enough at one time. Nagan brutally put methane gases pumped into the mouth of Bru, then set him on fire. Headshot with Blusher. Sakyamuni Brew in Manhattan went offline, and Pierre was horrified to death by this. John de Shunfu fled directly to the depths of the dungeon. Nagan has his men standing by. He went hunting alone, with Lucille in his hand. Little did he know that he had just left on his front feet. Marky attacked from behind. Direct one knife double kill solved the to water levels. Nagan fighting with Pearly. Didn't notice any danger. Just as he was about to take out Pilly with a stick. Attacked the chicken from behind. Nagan ended up in Maggie's hands. He appeared and fled to the cell. Maggie picked up the fallen Lucille. Follow closely behind. Soon Nagan, who was exhausted, fell to the ground. He scrambled out of the cell. Just when Maggie wanted to send Nagan straight away, an arm suddenly stretched out from the front cell. Nagan also called out Ginny's name at this time. It turns out that at the last moment of life, Nagan is still worried about Ginny's safety. But despite the maintenance of a respirator, this girl still didn't make it to the end. He died of an infection. Wait for Maggie to come to the cell door. Ginny has died and turned into a zombie. Hello. You shouldn't be. That was undead matter what I was doing. Oh, where I was. I came running. You stay with her. People with you? Shit. That was a whole goddamn boy. I want you to know. Hey. And Marky calms down. He understands. Nagan was there to protect Ginny. I just returned to the brutal self in the past. He thrust the dagger into Nagan's hand. Nagan finally sends Ginny away in tears. This is in addition to wife Lucille. Another loved one leaves. Everyone he wanted to protect left tragically. Maggie has no more hatred, only sympathy. He understood Nagan's love for Ginny very well, just as he would do anything for Herschel. Pearly bandaged Nagan's wound afterwards. The three who were still killing each other just now they more or less understand each other's feelings. Maggie also made a decision. He then went back to the warehouse and found Shell. Although Maggie didn't say a word, but Herschel knew it all from the look on his face. Mother didn't kill Nagan as promised. You promise? You promise me. Herschel angrily accused Maggie of cheating on him again. Mother is still torn by the past. Maggie tried to talk Herschel out of it, but the other party can't hear anything. Disappointed, Herschel leaves with his aunt. Maggie had no choice but to choose silence. The three, who had once been enemies, sat together again, because a bigger crisis has arrived. The great army of New Babylon has arrived in Man, Haddon and soon occupied the fake king factory, facing this enemy. The ant standing on the roof is very unwilling. Own fake king empire. Finally, I made a wedding dress for someone else, and the three people in the room are trying to live. Only by moving forward can we survive. Negan and Marky have been feuding for so many seasons. It's finally clear here. Both sides have let go of the past, no longer clinging to hatred. In order to face new enemies, the three decided to form an alliance. To face the next challenge, we move on together. And we get there.